If you think that somebody close to you is experiencing or demonstrating COVID-19 type symptoms and they might have been infected by the coronavirus, be positive and be positive around them and encourage them to be upbeat because they'll be feeling pretty rotten, quite possibly. Their job is to sleep and get better, to keep hydrated, to eat small meals if they can. They should avoid alcohol. And avoid anything that could dehydrate them like caffeine. You will need to encourage them to drink fluids, even if that isn't what they fancy doing. They will probably sleep for that 4 or 5 days during which they are predominantly, at their worst in terms of being contagious. If you've had a fever, you will have been sweaty. Light cotton clothes would be what I would recommend. And they will need washing regularly. Ibuprofen is not recommended as a painkiller. However, paracetamol is good and it works. It works to reduce the aches. And it will also reduce the fever a little if that's what you have. Use your phone or iPad or something to communicate with people so you don't feel lonely. Do what you can to keep your spirits up. There does need to be some distance. And ideally, the person that is ill needs to find a way of isolating themselves away from the rest of the family. I know it's not easy in an awful lot of houses and flats, but ideally, they should have their own room. In an ideal world, they should have their own bathroom. They should certainly keep their toothbrush and their flannel and their towel completely separate from everybody else. They shouldn't be coming down to any communal areas. That is putting other people at risk. When they are coughing and sneezing and whatever else they are doing, they should be doing that into a tissue and disposing of that carefully. If people are coming into the room with them, then the person coughing should be wearing a mask and the person coming in should be wearing a mask. It's a good idea to at least have the windows open and have some air circulating, but be aware that those droplets could be in the air. Wash everything. Wash absolutely everything and get hold of some, disinfectant wipes and do the most thorough of thorough cleans. If you're caring for someone and you're washing their bed linen, just be really careful how you're taking that bed linen and keep it away from your face and your body and make sure you're washing your hands very thoroughly and anything else that's got in contact with it. You are all the time thinking, what have I touched? How clean are my hands? And just making sure you avoid touching your mouth, your nose, or your eyes. They should be on a trajectory where they are gradually feeling better. If they get to sort of 4 or 5 days and they start to feel worse, or they're dramatically not feeling better, then that's the time where you're advised to phone 111. You're not phoning 111 before that at all. You're using the online 111 system. They want to know how ill you are. If you can still do normal activities, and if you can't, then that's the point where they will send an ambulance to come and get you. Don't panic. Most people have relatively mild symptoms, and most people will get better.